Alright, so I want to show you a couple things. So I have a picture here, right, where these are Lewis dot diagrams. Remember those?
Yeah.
And these are 3 examples of Lewis dot diagrams for lithium, sodium, and potassium. And all 3 of these elements are really reactive. Okay? While then I have some Lewis dot diagrams for neon, argon, and krypton. These ones are not reactive at all. So, from looking at this, do you think that we can make any predictions or know anything based on the structure of the atom and what its function is or how it might react?
I think that what you're saying, you're asking me if we mix these, what would happen, basically, or
Sure, yeah.
Okay, so I think that if you mixed, since these aren't reactive and those the other ones are, if you were to react, if you were to mix them together, maybe a reaction would happen, maybe not instantaneous, maybe not at the very moment, but something might happen. It might take a while, or like they might mix together. Maybe not a reaction, but they might mix. And it depends if they're like gases or liquids, because mostly if you put liquids together, they'll separate. So I think that those are reactions, that mean that they can explode and stuff like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you put those with other gases, does that mean that with non-reactives, does that mean that they explode, or?
I don't know. I'm just asking what you think. So, I'm saying if I know that these guys are reactive, do you think I could make a prediction on what something else might be reactive? Like if I saw these Lewis dot diagrams, do you think they would also be? Do you think these would be non-reactive or reactive? Do you have any ideas?
Well, based on what this looks like, seeing how these, so the ones that are reactive, they have one dot, and the ones that are reactive, they have many, and these ones have many, so I would assume that these are non-reactive as well.
Okay, so this is one way to like represent like atom structure, right? So could we then sort of make a rule or learn something about the function of atoms based on Lewis dot diagrams? Like what could we make like a statement that tells us something about Lewis dot diagrams and atoms reactivity?
Well, maybe the Lewis dot diagrams, maybe the point of having the diagram, like the idea behind it was to determine their reaction, like if something reacts, so something like that. So maybe the more those are electrons, right? Yeah, the more electrons they have, the less chance that it's gonna react to something else.
Okay.
So basically the fewer the better. The fewer electrons, the more chance of something reacting.
Okay. So now just kind of generally, can you think about what structure means? Like if I was going to define structure, what might I say?
Structure is something that it's like basically how everything comes together. It's like the bases and then like all the stuff you need to make something stable.
Okay.
You know?
And then, so do you think that a function of something can be based on a structure? Do you think those two things are related? Like how something or what something does, is it based on its structure?
A function and structure. Well, a function is the way something works, right? Function something works, and structure is. But yeah, I think they're related, right? Yes, I think that they're related because the structure makes it keeps something stable, and then the function is what happens inside that structure. So like, say this building, the structure of this building, like this bunch of like our pillars, our 5 pillars. The function of the pillars are that we welcome everybody here. We always doing our work, even if we're late, we still try to do it.
Yeah.
So basically, the functions are something that comes after, cause and effect. Something that comes after the structure.
Okay. Fabulous. Thank you.